Good day! I am Jessica M. Abes, presenting our research proposal entitled The Impact of Senior High School Strand on the Academic Performance of First Year Bachelor of Secondary Education Major in Mathematics Academic Year 2025 to 2026 at Central Luzon State University. We choose this title because it serves as a clear and specific bridge for our entire project by explicitly naming the senior high school strand as our independent variable and academic performance as our independent variable. We also included the specific major and the setting and the time frame to ensure the clarity of our code. Our study stands out from existing research because it focuses on very narrow and specific academic era. While many researchers look at the college student in general sense, my team and I decided to focus specifically on mathematics major who face a unique set of challenges. Our work also highly localized to the CLSU campus, meaning the data we collect is fresh and directly relevant to our university and student needs today. The main problem we are trying to solve is the strand mismatch and the learning gap it creates for first-year students. We've noticed that students coming from non-STEM backgrounds often struggle to keep up with the intense math requirements of our program compared to those who were already prepared in high school. By identifying these gaps through our research, we hope to provide the evidence needed to encourage our university to implement bridging programs or better support system to help every student succeed regarding of which high school strand they came from.
So after answering what is the main problem we are trying to solve right now with our research, let me give you some ideas why is our research relevant and important right now. In the present context, we still have the K-12 curriculum in the Philippines, whereas they introduced senior high school strands, namely STEM, GAS, HUMS, TBL, and many more. So these strands are intended for students to be prepared for their chosen college courses. However, this is where the problem arises. Many students still enroll in programs that are not aligned with their SHS strand, particularly in specialized courses like Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics or what we call BSED Math. As a result, it is necessary to examine whether their background affects their academic performances. So our study addresses the limited evidence on whether the senior high school strand truly affects the academic performance of first-year BSED Math students. Although strands alignment is encouraged, there is not enough specific research or evidence to confirm its actual impact in the mathematics education. Previous studies have shown that students from the STEM strand tend to perform better in math-related and science-related courses due to their prior exposure to advanced mathematical concepts. It suggests that alignment between SHS strand and college courses improves academic performance continuously, confidence, and retention. However, some studies also indicate that non-STEM students can perform equally with the STEM students when they are given proper support and bridging programs. These mixed findings highlights the need for further investigation, particularly in the context of BSED Math students. Our study is closely related to science, technology, and society, or what we call STS, as it examines the effectiveness of an educational reform or K-12 system designed to improve human capital and societal development. So education is a key driver for scientific and technological advancement, and understanding how academic preparation impacts future educators, especially in mathematics. The findings of this study can help improve curriculum design, teaching strategies, and policy decisions, ultimately contributing to a more competent workforce and a more scientifically literate society. That's all from me.
Our main objectives is to determine the impact of senior high school strand on the academic performance of first-year BSED mathematics students. For our specific objectives, first, to identify the relationship between senior high school strand and students' academic performance. Second, to determine how each strand affects their performance, and third, to find out if there are significant differences among students from different strands. These objectives are measurable kasi we will use their general weighted average or GWA as data. Then, i-analyze namin using analysis of variance or ANOVA. The main beneficiaries of this study are the students, especially those planning to take BSED Mathematics kasi matutulungan sila pumili ng tamang strand. Teachers will also benefit dahil magkakaroon sila ng better understanding sa strengths and weaknesses ng students from different strands, which can help them improve their teaching strategies. School administrators can use the results to create programs or support systems for students na hindi aligned ang strand nila. We choose this target community, which is first year BSED Mathematics students at CLSU kasi sila yung directly affected ng strand alignment. Based on our data, students from the different strands and may differences sa kanilang academic performance. So overall, this study is helpful not only for these current students but also for the future students na pwedeng makinabang sa results.
So, ang aming research design is descriptive comparative research design. Napili namin ito dahil layunin ng aming pag-aaral na mailarawan ng malinaw ang academic performance ng mga estudyante. Habang sinusuri at pinaghahambing ang pagkakaiba ng bawat grupo batay sa kanilang kinuha noong senior high school. Sa pamamagitan nito, mas madali naming matutukoy ang mga patterns, pagkakaiba at possible gaps na nakakaapekto sa kanilang pag-aaral ngayon sa college. Pagdating naman sa data collection, gagamit kami ng mga survey questionnaires. Ang proseso ay magsisimula sa pagpa-finalize at pag-a-aproba ng aming mga kagamitan na susundan ng pag-distribute nito sa first year BSED Mathematics students. And then after that, kapag natapos na yung mga pagsasagot ng mga participants, kukunin namin ang mga data upang ayusin, itabulate at bigyan ng kaukulang interpretasyon sa aming mga analysis. Para naman matiyak ang reliability and validity ng aming research, dumaan sa masusing revision ang aming mga questionnaires bago ito ipamahagi para masigurong malinaw at relevant ang bawat tanong. At sinunod naman dito ang tamang pamamaraan gaya ng paghingi ng pahintulot sa pagkuha ng informed consent mula sa mga kalahok upang masiguro na ang aming data o ang aming datos ay hindi lamang tumpak kundi ethical din. Lastly, para sa aming mga variables, ang aming independent variables ay ang mga strand noong senior high school, which is ang STEM, ABM, UMS, TVL, and GAS. Para naman sa aming dependent variable, ito ay ang kanilang academic performance na susukatin gamit ang kanilang mga grades o ang antas ng kanilang kahandaan sa mga college level mathematics subjects.
So fifth is regarding the tools and instrument. Our main tool will be a survey questionnaire na gagamitin namin to collect data from the students. For data analysis, gagamit kami ng thematic analysis para makita yung common challenges at experiences ng respondents. At the same time, gagamit din kami ng comparative analysis para ma-examine yung differences sa academic performances nila. Sixth is for our limitation ng study namin. One limitation will be the small sample size. Since 22 students lamang ang participants, kaya possible na hindi ma-represent ang buong population. Another limitation will be the scope of the study dahil malilimitahan lamang ito sa first semester na academic year 2025 to 2026 at isang institution lamang, which is Central Luzon State University. Lastly, on how our methodology will answer our objective. Yung methodology namin will allow us to group the students based on their senior high school strand, evaluate their academic performance at i-compare ang result nito. Through this, malalaman namin kung may connection ba talaga ang strand nila sa performance nila sa math at ma-identify ang mga specific challenges, especially sa mga students ng hindi galing sa STEM strand.
Budget and timeline. So first question, how did you come up with your budget? So we based our budget on the needs of our research, tulad ng pagpipit ng questionnaires, materials, transportation, and other possible communication expenses. Also, we estimated the cost of each item and made sure if it fits what is necessary to complete the study. Which part of your budget is the most critical? So, the most critical part is the data collection expenses, lalo na yung pag-print ng questionnaires. Kasi kung wala yun, mahirapan kami mag-gather ng information na kailangan namin sa mga participants or sa aming respondents. Is your timeline realistic? So yes, our timeline is realistic because we divided the research into clear steps like data collection, analysis, and writing. And each step is given enough time based on our schedule and academic workload. What will happen if funding is limited? So, if funding is limited, we will adjust by minimizing cost. So, imbes na gumamit kami ng mga printed na questionnaires, gagamitin na lang namin yung digital questionnaires so that we will prioritize essential expenses to ensure the research can still be completed successfully.
For our expected outputs, ang main goal namin ay makabuo ng isang clear statistical report na kung saan ay dito makikita kung nakaapekto ba ang senior high school strand ng isang students sa kanilang performance bilang BSED Math student here at CLSU. Pagdating naman sa impact, ang short-term goal namin ay ma-identify kung sino ang mga estudyante na hirap sa kanilang major subjects para matulungan through peer tutoring or extra guidance. Sa long-term naman, gusto namin maging basis ito ng college para makagawa ng maayos na bridging programs para sa mga non-STEM graduates. Masasabi namin na successful ang aming study kung magagamit ng mga professors and admins ang aming data para masigurado na walang math majors ang napag-iiwanan dahil lamang sa kanilang senior high school background or knowledge ng isang estudyante. Pagdating naman sa sustainability, ang project na ito ay hindi lang basta matatapos pagkasabit ng aming report. Plano namin itong i-turn over sa College of Education faculty na kung saan magsisilbing gabay nila sa bawat bagong freshman na papasok dito sa CLSU. Sila ang magme-maintain sa pamamagitan ng pag-update ng curriculum at instructional strategies. Para hindi mabigo ang implementation na ito, kinakailangan ng tuloy-tuloy na monitoring mula sa aming department. Ang goal ay gawing isang cycle na kung saan ang bawat data na nakukuha taon-taon ay ginagamit para mas mapaganda pa ang mga trainings para sa mga future math educators dito sa ating university.
So, nakita at saka narinig naman sa mga unang nag-present na maganda at saka relevant talaga yung pinopropose naming study. Pero kahit na ganon, we still acknowledge na may mga limitations pa rin na pwede pa kaming i-improve. For example, nakafocus lang kasi kami sa 22 first year BSED Mathematics students. So, yung magiging findings namin will be more specific to that group lang. Pero at the same time, we will still consider it as a helpful starting point para maintindihan yung academic situation nila, especially in relation sa senior high school strand nila. If we will be given more time and budget naman, we would like to expand our respondents and include students from other year levels or even from other institutions para mas maging comprehensive at mas strong yung magiging results ng study namin. We will also improve our data gathering by adding other methods like interviews or checking academic records para hindi lang nakabase sa survey responses and mas maging reliable yung ma-gather naming data. Aside from that, we will use more detailed analysis para mas malinaw naming maipakita yung relationship between senior high school strand and the academic performance ng estudyante. In terms of ethical considerations naman, we will make sure that all respondents are properly informed about the purpose of the study and that their participation will be voluntary. We will also ensure na confidential lahat ng information na makukuha, especially their academic performance, and gagamitin lang ito strictly for academic purposes. We will also present the result in a fair and objective way para maiwasan yung bias or anumang form ng discrimination, especially towards students from different strands. Overall, we believe that our proposal deserves approval because it will focus on a relevant and timely issue, which is the preparedness ng students coming from different senior high school strands. The findings of this study will help teachers and curriculum planners na mas ma-improve yung teaching strategies and makapagbigay ng better academic support, especially sa mga students na nangangailangan ng additional guidance. At the same time, practical and feasible yung study namin. So, kaya talaga siyang ma-implement and may potential siyang makatulong not only sa current students but also sa future researchers.